digital channel. This is Srijay and today I'm gonna teach you on how to solve the 4x4 in advanced method. So before I teach you on how to solve the advanced method, I recommend you to see my beginner's method tutorial, which I will be posting in the description box below. So I hope you saw that the beginner's method in the description box below. So if you saw, let's learn about the advanced method. The advanced method is much faster. So this 4x4 advanced method can also be called the YAU method. I will be teaching you on how to solve the 4x4 in YAU method. Okay, so now let's mix it up. So before we start teaching you, let me just tell you the steps. So the first step is to solve the white center and the yellow center. And the second step is to solve the at least 3 white edges. And then the third step is to solve the other 4 centers without messing anything up. And then the fourth step is to solve the white cross. The fifth step is to solve the line the other edges. And the sixth step is to solve like a 3x3. Okay, so and there will also be some parities in the middle. I will tell you about that, and then I will tell you what to do if you got one of those parities. Okay, so now I mixed up my cube. Now let's start. So first step is to solve the white and yellow cross. So in the beginner's method, I already taught you that you can just you can just do the same thing. But still, I will just teach you on how to solve it. So first, we have to solve the white center. Okay, so there will be many cases. For example, the white center, these two white center pieces will be diagonal from each other. If they are diagonal, you have to do RW U2 until this matches to the like this. If it matches, then you put it back down. Okay. So now I'll just pair up these two. So how do I do that? I'll just pair it up. And then I will bring it up to the top. So I have my white center solved. Now it's the yellow center. So I already have 2 bars. 1 bar is up already. So I'll just do an LW U2 and then LW prime U2 and LW to bring both centerpieces up. So if you didn't understand what I do, I recommend you to watch my beginner's method tutorial. I will explain that more clearly. Okay, so now we finished with our first step, solving the white and yellow centers. The second step is to we have to solve the white 3 white edges and put them in the white center. Only 3, not 4, all of them. Okay, so for example, I have this white edge solved. So I will just put it like this. Align it, okay. And then, so this requires a 3x3. Like, so for example, I have a 3x3. Okay, so in the blue, after the blue in the right will be red, and blue in the left will be orange, and blue opposite color will be green. So red should be here and orange should be here. We don't have to care about the green because we're not solving the green edge piece and white edge piece now. So now I have to find a red and white edge piece, 2 edge pieces. Now I found this, 1 white here and 1 white and red edge piece here. So I have to bring this down. Okay, so you should not bring this automatically down. Okay, so one thing is this edge will go up, and one more thing is it's still not aligned. So instead, what I will do is I will make this free like this, and then I will bring it down. Okay, so now I have 2 pieces. Okay, so if there are 2 pieces like this in So I found, so now let's, if it's like two are in the same line, we have to do a R2. Okay, then these two will be there will be one gap in the middle, but it's okay. But these two will be like this, one will be up and one will be down. We need one up and one down. Okay, so after that you can just join it 2 times this time. 1, 2, and then I don't have to bring it up like the beginner's method. I can automatically put it down. Blue, and remember, I should not just put it down. Blue's right is red, so I have to put the edge piece here. Just put it, and then okay, so now is my orange piece, orange and white edge piece. I found one here, and then the other one is right over here. So now let me bring it up. Okay, so now I need to these two are in the same line still. Okay, so again, if they are in the same line but they're far away this time, it's okay if they're far away. If they're far away also, you have to do the same R2, but be very careful. Sometimes when you do R2, there will be a edge piece in the right. When you do R2, this piece will come up. So make this sort free, and then do an R2, and then you can join. Put that down, and then you will finish this step. Okay, so we finish this step, and make sure the white, blue, pretend this is my front, the red, right should be red and the left should be orange. Okay, for my example. Okay, so your colors will be different. At least you have to have 3 so you have to have 3 colors solved. Okay, so next, after you solve 3 edge white edge colors, edge pieces, okay, then you have to solve the other centers. Do you know why we left this piece open? Then only we can do a U. Okay, we have to solve the centers without messing up the edges. That's why we left this, and then after that we will, after we solve the centers, we will join it again to make a fully white cross. Okay, so now for example, I can join this. So this is free, so I can just bring it up, and then I can do a U2 because this spot is free. I can do a U2, and then I can bring this down an R prime, and make sure I have to put blue like this. And now I will solve my red piece. Okay, so this is my up layer. I will want to bring this down to make a bar. I will do a U, bring it back up. Now what I will do is, I want to bring this up, bring this up, and bring that down. So now this is far away, so what I can do is, I can do a so if it's like this, then we have to I'll just make this if I want to make this the top layer. Okay, I have to make this the top layer if these two are not in the correct place. So what I will do is, I'll do an L prime, and then I'll do an L back to put this back. I'll do an L prime, and this is my top layer now. I can move it. So I'll do just RW U2 R prime, and then I will just just move this piece U2 and move this back down, and then I will put this back left. I'll do L to put this down. Okay, now I want to solve this center. So how to solve it? I will just, so this is my up piece, so I want to solve the green here. This I will just move it up here, U2, and then bring it back down, and then I want to join it here. I cannot do an F because it will move this edge piece. I'll just do an U, and then I can align it to bring this down, and then we cannot do an F prime. So in case if you don't want to do, if you cannot do an F prime, you can just bring this down, and this layer will be free F prime. I'll make sure to bring it back up, and then I'll do a RW. And now our centers are solved. Okay, you have to solve it like this. Now we can insert our last edge piece. Okay, so I found my green and whites, so I cannot just insert this like this. Okay, so if you want to insert it like that, you have to make this free. Okay, so if it's not free, like I want to insert it here, you can just do a R U prime R prime. It will insert. Now I want to insert it here. Now it's free, and then I will join it, and then I can put it here. And you should not do that actually. Do you know why? Join it, then it'll mess up your edges. So what instead you can do is you can put it up like in the beginner's method. Put it up, drag down, and then you can put your centers back, and then you can join it like this. Okay, so now I have my white cross solved. So we solved the centers, and then we solved our white cross. Okay, and this is also matching. Now the next step is to solve the other edges. So this is easy, but let me tell you fast. So let's do the faster way. Okay, I'll have a faster way. So now I want to bring this down. I cannot just I want to solve the orange and blue edge piece, so I cannot just bring it down. What I will do is I will do an L prime UL to bring this down. Okay. So now what I will do, I will get another pair. Okay. So before I get another pair, I can just do this turn. Then I have a trick to solve multiple edge pieces at once. Now this pair is here, so I will just bring it up. Then I can do this, and then I will bring it back down by doing R U prime R prime. And then what I will do is I will not pair it up again. I will just turn my whole cube to the right, and then green yellow. Now instead of blue orange, there's a green yellow. I will get my green yellow piece. Where is my green yellow? It is over here. Okay, so sometimes it will be like this. Okay, my green yellow is already solved, so I will just bring it up. Okay, to forget about that. So let me try to do it again. So now what I will do is first I'll bring this up, do like this, and then I have to bring it back, and I want to make at least three edge pieces solved. Okay, so now I want to make all the three edge pieces solved when I move this back. So what I will do is I will insert my edge piece in the left side. Before that, I will just do this. Then I will insert it over here. Then blue and orange. Then I will turn your whole cube to the left, and then I have a blue and yellow. I want my blue and yellow is up here, so I'll just bring it. And then this is not solved. So what I will do is I will instead of inserting it like this, I will just insert it the other way like this. I will instead of inserting L prime U prime L, I will turn my cube to the right and then do a U R U prime R prime. Then red and yellow. Okay, so red and yellow is here. So if it's here, that means I'll stop my cycle. Okay, that's what I will do, and then I will just pair it up. I just pair 2 up. Maximum you have to pair 3. So if there's 4 available, also you can pair 4. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'll just bring this up to the top. Okay, so now let me just finish my F12 pair of blue and orange. Okay, so I have to put my blue and orange here. That's the next step. Okay, then I will solve the other edges. So now I have this paired up. Okay, so this is the advanced. I'm using the advanced method of 3x3. If you only know the beginner's method of 3x3, please do the beginner's method. Like I said, so R U up and U prime. It's got here, and then I have to put blue. Pretend this is the centerpiece and this is the edge piece. Put it like this. Orange should go in the left, so I will do a U left hand algorithm, turn to the left and right hand algorithm. I hope you learned that in the 3x3. So now let me just do the F12 pair of these 2 edges and put them like F12. This is the next step, to pair those 2 edges. And now one just got out, I think. Okay, so I solved my F12. Now now is the 4x4 OLL. So it's just like the 3x3, but sometimes there will be a parity. Okay, it will be like this. Okay, if it's like it will be only one edge in the top, or there will be 3 edges in the top. If there's one edge in the top, we have to move it to the if there are 3 edges in the top. So to do that, you can face this and here, and then you can do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime, and then you can bring these 3 edges to the top. So we're still not finished yet. Okay, we have to put this up. So how to do that? So that's an algorithm. It is called the parity algorithm to switch this edge to its correct place. So let's do it. The algorithm goes RW U2 X, which is go down a whole cube down, RW U2 RW U2 RW prime U2 LW U2 RW prime U2 RW U2 RW prime U2 RW prime U2. Okay, and then your you don't have to do that U2. It will automatically get solved, your cross. Now let's solve for OLL. Okay, so I'm using the advanced method of 3x3. So in the beginner's method, you have different algorithms. You can use the same algorithm, but sometimes there will be a parity. Okay, for example, in the advanced method, if you're using, you cannot decide which orange or green should you keep like this. So that is called a parity. Okay, sometimes in the beginner's method, like I taught you in the 3x3 tutorial, there will be a parity. Let me just show you that. It will be like this, or it will be sideways. 2 edges will be sideways. Okay, so if it's like this, if you got a parity like this, you have to do RW2 U2, like I explained in the beginner's method. You can do that. UW2 R2, this middle U2, and then I mean not that, let me do it again. Sorry. So sometimes this case will be there where these two are opposites, or these two will be sideways. So if they are opposites, you have to do UW2 RW2 U2, and the middle layer R2 U2 RW2 U2. It will automatically get sorted. Like I showed in the other case, remember in that other tutorial I showed you one case, you can just do that. Sometimes no pieces will be solved, even if you do that this algorithm this 5 times in the left hand algorithm 5 times. Remember, this is for the beginner's method. I will explain the advanced method after this. Sometimes you can get into a parity where some pieces will get misaligned. That also you have to do the same algorithm, and then you get some case. Okay, and then you can solve it. Okay, so for advanced method, if you want to do an algorithm like this okay, so for example this case, okay, I'll show another case. Sometimes you can solve it like a PLL like this, but sometimes I will show you. It will be like a parity like this. I can't decide which one. So when it's like that, you have to do an algorithm any side, okay, which is the move this L layer 2 times U2, okay, and move again this L layer 2 times UW2, and then move this L layer 2 times and UW2. Your parity case will be solved like this. I have to bring this here. So what I will do is So now let's do that trick again. So now I have a green and red piece and a green and red piece here. So first let me do, so where can I insert it? I'll just insert it here. Okay, or I'll insert it here since it's free. So if I want to insert it here, I have to do this move, UW, and then I will insert this piece. Since this piece is not coming, I will insert in the other way. Now red and yellow. Red and yellow is up here. I just insert it. And then blue and red is already inserted, and blue and orange is already there. So green and red and this and green and blue and yellow is, red and yellow is there. So what can I solve? So you have to first solve two PLL pairs only. So should I solve green and red or blue and red? Let's solve blue and red. Or I'll solve blue and red. Okay. So I will solve blue and red. You can solve any if you want. So now let me solve for this PLL for the advanced method. PLL. Later on, I will post 3x3 on how to solve the advanced method. So now our 4x4 Rubik's Cube is solved in the. So I hope you understood how to solve the 4x4 Rubik's Cube in the YAU method, which is the advanced method. Okay, so you can call it YAU method also. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, and see you in another video. Bye.